Whew. Well, you're sponsored by Dremel, correct? Is that the
Yep.
proper word to say
Yes. Yeah.
there? So, how have you incorporated those tools that they send you? Has that been a help in the turning process, or do you not use them when you're turning? You know, how do
Well,
you use those?
um, I think it's given me more in obviously with the sponsorship, it's given me more incentive to use them because there's now a purpose for using them. So I've got to constantly think about how can I incorporate it in what I do to put the content out, obviously to meet the agreement. And um, so I think in a sense, going back to the different textures that I've got that Matt asked about, is it comes from that as well. The fact that I've got to think, well, how can I do something that's going to present it differently? Obviously, we see a lot on YouTube, a lot of makers who is using different textures and tools to do that. So I've sort of got to think. So there's some bits that I want to try, but actually other times it's like, well, what can this tool do? Um, so that's probably one of the reasons a lot of my work ends up with texture on it as well. But yeah, so I think incorporating it has been fairly easy in that sense. I will usually try and do obviously at least one turning a month with the texture in, if not more, depending on how much time I get. It's and it's I think from the sponsorship opportunity, it gives me the chance to try out various tools, various bits and pieces. That I would not have gone and purchased myself necessarily before. I think I've when I first bought my first Dremel, it was I was like I can't afford the bits or something, so I did what anyone does: go on Amazon, buy the cheapest thing you can get, and then realize later that the cheap stuff is absolutely rubbish. Though I might have to do a comparison video with this stuff because I've still got a brand new set of cheap stuff I've got to compare to what the actual Dremel stuff can do. But it's yeah, so it's opened that doing other things that I wouldn't have done before, like uh, glass engraving as well. So having a play with that and everything. So it's yeah, sort of open up the opportunities more for me.
Yeah,